that led to armed uprising in different regions of the country. Nigeria has never been all that peaceful, but it has not gotten to this stage in the history of Nigeria, where there is armed uprising in mostly all parts of the country. It's because of cluelessness of the government, it's because of wickedness of the government, and it's because of the high-headedness of those in power who thinks that power is used for intimidation and to suppress people. You know, have you asked yourself a question? How did these gun uprisings started in Nigeria? Who caused it? Who are the brains behind it? Who are the brains behind it? Have you ever pondered and asked yourself that question? If you've not, pay great attention. I want to disseminate this information so that the whole wide world will know what exactly is going on in Nigeria, the root cause of the gun problems that Nigeria is facing now. After the Civil War, during the Civil War, there was uprising. People complained that they are being marginalized, treated bad, and killed. Instead of using dialogue, yes, a state was declared. What the federal government did was to bring in all mercenaries, and killed over 3 million people in the southeast. That is not how to solve a problem. At least you can dialogue. And they went to Aburi to do what? To deliberate on this issue and agreed on something. And when they came back, the government failed to implement the Aburi Accord. This is the high-headedness of the political elite in Nigeria. Let's forget about the past. Let's talk about this present that all of us grew up to see what was happening. Let's start with Boko Haram in the north. What started Boko Haram? What spread terrorism in the north is the callous mistake of the Nigerian authorities. Yusuf, the young man that was leading the Boko Haram sect, they have not started killing nobody. They have not started any armed insurrection. But somebody sponsored them. And I listened to a very classical video of one of the boldest women I've ever seen in my life, Mrs. Mohammed, who told them clear and stinker that the Nigerian government knows whatever is going on but is trying to sweep it under the carpet. They are not telling the world the truth. The woman vehemently accused Ali Amudu Sherif as the founder and financier of Boko Haram. If it is in a country that takes things serious, Ali Amudu Sherif should be arrested, tried, or the woman should be invited to come and give her, because the woman was an insider. If you listen to her, she told the whole wide world she was inside committees set up to investigate the reason why of these uprisings are coming in Nigeria. That she said they investigated the Navy, the report was made public. They investigated the Air Force, it was made public. But when it came to the army, it was swept under the carpet. So what is going on? What is going on in Nigeria is a combination of bad leadership, a combination of bad decision of the government, and to the favor of military contractors. Because if they don't go on these operations, the contractors can't do the supply to make their money. So the contractors enjoy whenever there is problems like this and the army is sent there to go and shoot people, they will supply both weapons, food, and every logistics. It's big business. And who gets it? Friends of those that are in the leadership of the military. The woman said so many things, and no person is inviting anyone to do, because there are people that are gods in Nigeria that are above other human beings. Yes, they want to justify Animal Farm that said all men are equal, but some men are more equal. If all of us are citizens of a country, there should not be discrimination. Yes, no matter your political class, you're a servant to the ordinary man that voted you in there to stay. That being said, what happened that Boko Haram started the way it started? These guys were in their mosque doing their stuff. They have not started attacking anybody. Let the truth be told. From information, because what really happened from what the woman is saying is that Amadou Sherif used these individuals to implement his election. There was what they were called. He armed them and made one of them a commissioner. And then when the guys said, okay, Oga, what we agreed is no more what you're doing, what did they do? They framed the guys up that they are trying to start something dangerous and sent policemen and army to their mosque, and they started shooting people without gun. That was how the guys got angry. And then when their leader was captured alive, because the guy had so much information, he has to be killed in the police station. Brothers and sisters, that's how the Boko Haram sect went into the bush and became tormentor general of the entire Nigeria today. They bombed everywhere, even police station or UN office, and everything. They bombed so many places. That was the insurrection. That was a callous mistake by the government to send people to go and kill people who are in their mosque, who has not become a major threat, because the governor wanted to protect himself. The governor wanted to hide the truth. The governor wanted to hide the lies. The woman stated it categorically, and no person is arresting no person. They are not calling the woman to ask her source of information, and they are not calling the same Amadou Sherif to really find out, because they know the truth and they are hiding it, because Boko Haram and terrorism in the north has become a very big enterprise that people are making money with. Okay, let's go to Port Harcourt. Let's go to Port Harcourt. Let's go to Rivers. Let's go to Niger Delta. What caused the armed insurrection in Niger Delta? In Niger Delta, my brother Akpabio promised. You saw Aloyimo said, I know he's burning. I'm coming there. I'm coming there to tell you exactly how high-headedness and biased decision of the government is what is leading to proliferation of arms in the whole Nigeria and resulting to all this mess that Nigeria is engulfed in today. What happened in Niger Delta? This is a zone that produces the whole oil that feeds the nation. But go to their communities. Government is not doing anything to develop the place. The people can't even get job in oil companies that are in their place. Foreigners own the whole, owned the whole oil wells in their community. Even their kings don't have oil well of their own, something that is in their backyard. There is no development. Few greedy individuals from their communities will go and connive, like the Ohanese is conniving with the federal government now. They will take money and say, oh, everything is good, everything is fine, all things bright and beautiful. My brothers and sisters, what happened? When Ken Saro-Wiwa came on board and started talking about the marginalization and the evil of the government in there, what did they do? They caught him and condemned him to death and killed him and his 7 colleagues. After that time, Niger Delta never remained the same. You can't kill their leader like that. What did they do? The boys picked up arms again. And what started? That was bombing of pipelines. That was killing. That was kidnapping. That was how all these militants cropped up again and started rendering casualties to individuals, government, vandalizing government authorities, till good luck came. And what did they formed that amnesty and stuff to put it to control. Then let's come back to Oloimo State and what was happening. Nnamdi Kanu came back to Nigeria. He started agitating for the sovereignty of Biafra. I've watched videos of old time. When Nnamdi, if you check it, I researched very well, when Nnamdi was even talking about the unity and progress of Nigeria. But when he saw that nothing will progress Nigeria, when he saw that the leadership don't have any plan for the Igbo man, that was when the young man changed and started, God gave him another vision. He came. They were peaceful demonstrators. They never had any gun. IPOB. I proudly say it. I am not a registered IPOB member, but when you see the truth, you say it. These guys, we are not militants. These guys, we are not killing nobody. These guys, we are demonstrating. Instead of the government dialoguing and calling this young man, what do we do? You understand what I'm saying? And make it, and let the governors, the foolish governors in the southeast, come together, sit with this guy and come up with something good. They are high-headed. What did they do? They think that when they send the army and the police to go and start shooting unarmed civilians that are demonstrating for their rights, who said what they are doing is wrong? It's their fundamental human right to say, yes, every person that is not being treated well have the right to ask for his autonomy. No person wants to be in the cage. No person wants to be a slave in his own land. So they have the right. Government can do it. There are, that time, call for resource control and every other thing, call for reforming Nigeria. Reformation was on. They should have done, that's how it is done. They will deliberate and talk, but what do? Because of that character, because when they have power, they think they has become God to decide who will live and who will die. What did they do? They sent guns to Umuahia to start going to kill innocent civilians. They sent guns to everywhere in Alibo. They made Alibo miserable that you pass more than 200 checkpoints if you're coming from Lagos to Onitsha. Life became devastating. Life became, and if you look at it, their action of vandalizing and storming Umuahia led to the high BP and the whole stuff that killed Nnamdi Kalu's father and mother. My brother, when you lose your mother in a cause, when you lose your father in a cause, you have paid the price. What happened? If these guys were unarmed and police are shooting live ammunition on them, I've been in countries, Western countries, they use rubber bullets to disperse rioters. They use water cannon. There's other avenues. These guys had no gun. They were just holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kalu is our leader. They were just chanting and talking. Why send guns to go and kill them? That was what resurrected. And with the insecurity in the bushes of the southeast, that was how ESN came now, and they have gone. So that if you shoot them, they shoot you back. So if you want to listen to the truth and the truth, the government bad decisions, the government high-headedness of using strong power, the gun power, the butt of the gun, the barrel of the gun to solve problems in Nigeria is what is leading Nigeria into this major armed crisis that I'm foreseeing. So those that are advising the government and the international community should come now. Because the way Nigeria is going, look at it. The north is on fire. The southwest is on fire. The southeast is on fire. The rivers and all the rest of them are on fire. So how can a government start all this uprising in different locations of the country? Very soon, these things will come together and engulf that nation. And it will be very unbearable. Those that will come that time to bring God arms, what do you call it? To bring humanitarian donations. It is now that these countries in the world should rise and do something to stop it. They know the truth. They know that the government of Nigeria has fallen from their glory and is clueless. And they are doing this same thing. Look at what is going on in Olo now. It's as a result of the high-headedness of the government of the country and their bad decision of using brute force to solve problems that would have solved with dialogue. That is what is causing armed insurrections in different parts of the country, and it is not well with Nigeria. It is not well. It is not well. It's only a fool that will say it is well in Nigeria. The Nigerian government is not getting it right, and if the international community don't come into this and caution this government, the largest populated country in the whole of the wide black race will go into a war. And when they go into a war, it's not only Nigeria that will suffer it. The neighboring countries, The neighboring countries in Africa cannot sustain the high level of refugees that will rush in from Nigeria in our hundreds of millions to all these countries. It will be devastating. So these countries, if they are watching, thinking if Nigeria goes into war, that it will be well with them. It will be a very devastating problem to the whole of West Africa. My brothers and sisters, what is happening in the northern border should be looked into by America and all the superpowers. The way arms are coming in through there, my brother, is a problem. The porousness of the borders in Nigeria is disturbing, my brothers and sisters. Let me tell you, war has never solved any problem for any nation, but war will add problems to the already existing problems of a country. If any war starts in Nigeria today, if the government don't borrow sense and go to dialogue and see how to fix this country, my brother, as our sisters, if any war starts, that will be the end of Nigeria. I am telling you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm a peaceful man. I don't support violence of any kind, but I am telling you the way Nigerian government are having it, they are blowing the flames of violence, and very soon what will come to Nigeria will be devastating. I rest my case. God bless all the good people in this part of the world, and God bless all the willing people that are ready to sacrifice to tell the truth. We must tell the truth no matter anything. Some people even threaten me. Some people even tell me that I'm stupid, but the whole thing is not being stupid or being, yes, and to tell you the truth, I'm not afraid of what my fellow man will do to me. I am afraid of what Jehovah will do to me, the judgment he will pass on me whenever I die and meet him in heaven. My brothers and sisters, we must say the truth. Bad decision, iron fist of our government is what is causing this. No government should be happy and see life and blood wasted. That is the truth. That is the truth. So I am calling on Governor Hope Uzodinma in Olo. If you want to turn your state to a war zone, yes, play along. The truth in Imo State is that the governor should dialogue and call a peace meeting and then tell the army to withdraw so that the whole situation will calm down there. Governor, take your authority. You are the chief security officer of that state. But if you want your state to turn into a war theater, then let the army still be there. Dialogue is solution to problem. Violence, you cannot use fire to quench fire. That is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I rest my case. I still remain your brother, your servant, Njoko Kajeta and Uchenna. I'll continue speaking out. I'll continue saying the truth. Bad governance is what is leading to all this nonsense in Nigeria, and people have to talk about it. I salute the courage of that Madam Mohammed that reviewed the raw truth, the business going on. Terrorism and all these gun battles going around in Nigeria has turned to a multi-billion-dollar business empire, and people are benefiting from it, and that's why they are blowing the flames so that the fire will go high and consume somebody. The woman asked a question: have any senator's son or daughter been kidnapped or killed? Their children are not around here. They are all outside the country. So whatever they are doing, you understand me? Tell me a country that will pay billions of naira, even that runs into hundreds of millions of dollars to terrorist organizations so that they will stop. It is, you are indirectly giving them more money to equip themselves and cause problem. My brothers and sisters, the herdsmen have been there destroying people, lives, and property. So many groups have been doing such. IPOB, that was peaceful, was immediately branded a terrorist organization. Is that justice? My brother, call a spade a spade. Those that has been killing since has not been branded terrorists. But I am telling you the truth. I say, treat every person as equal in Nigeria. Make services go equal. But the whole truth of the matter, if I continue saying it, the presidency is part of the problem, but they are not the major problem of Nigeria. The governors are the wicked people from the depth of hell who use money allocated to them both for local government and the state. They will gather it, and they will eat it all by themselves without doing any developmental thing. And people are hungry. My brother, a hungry man is an angry man. And a hungry man, when the hungry people rise, it's going to be dangerous. And that is the way the Nigeria is heading to. I raise my case. God bless every good soul that speaks the truth. If you say the truth, you die. If you don't say the truth, you die. That's a famous quote, but that will not stop us from saying the truth. This is the truth. Brute force, thinking the barrel of gun can solve the problem. Dialogue, peace, love is what can only solve problems and not violence. You can't use violence to quench violence. God bless you all.
Thank you very much for listening to that first broadcast from our dear brother, Kajetan. Please, if you have anything to say regarding all you heard in that first broadcast, feel free and write it down in the comment section. According to him, he said that, yes, the president is the problem of Nigeria, but the major problem Nigerians are facing are the governors who are causing mayhem, who are stealing the money allocated to them to develop their states. They will use it, for something personal. One day monkey go market, he no go come back, he no go return. You see this thing that is happening in Africa. The African leaders, wicked people, keep enjoying, embezzling the money that's supposed to be for the poor masses. They think that the poor masses are weak to confront them. To some extent, they will use soldiers to impose fears into the minds of those who want to oppose them. One day, the people will take what belongs to them. Thank you very much.